What's going on, guys? Today I would like to explain about Alibaba's business models and its potential. Now let's dive into it. Alibaba is one of the world's largest retailers. The company has more than 846 million people using its shopping apps every month. And if you're thinking its scale is limited to China, well, think again. It has operations in more than 200 countries. The company was founded by CEO Jack Ma in 1999 with 17 other people. And he knew he was onto something big. Alibaba set the record for the biggest IPO in history, which took place at the New York Stock Exchange in 2014. Currently, it has $720 billion market cap, followed by Facebook. Alibaba has four main business segments: core commerce, cloud computing, digital media, entertainment, and lastly, innovative initiatives. Total revenue is $72 billion and 86% of revenue comes from core commerce. Core commerce is made up of four main segments: China versus international and retail versus wholesale. In China, the two most well-known brands are Taobao and Tmall. Taobao is the largest e-commerce website for people to go online shopping. Tmall is also an online shopping platform, except its sellers are official brands and retailers. 1688 is the largest wholesaler in China, and they cover B2B, B2C, wholesale, and manufacturing products. Suppliers would need a government business license to list and sell their products on 1688. Outside of China, AliExpress is a retail e-commerce platform that allows international customers to buy directly from manufacturers and distributors in China. Alibaba has Lazada, which targets the Southeast Asia market. Alibaba.com is a wholesaler marketplace similar to 1688, except the latter is for China's domestic market, while Alibaba is for international customers. Let me explain this easily. Think about the situation that Anne lives in Beijing. Anne wants to buy a new coat, so she logs on to Taobao. She finds one she likes, being sold by, let's say, Scott. Scott lives in Shanghai and sells the coats to individuals at an affordable price. She uses Alipay to purchase the item. Scott then accepts the Alipay payment from Anne. So, where did the supplier Scott get the coat from? Well, he bought a supply of 1,000 units on 1688.com, the popular Chinese version of Alibaba.com. It sells bulk orders to suppliers like himself. He bought his coats from a manufacturer named Chris on Tmall, which allows businesses to sell wholesale. Chris owns a coat company and production facility in Shenzhen, which produces the items and other clothing. In addition, Scott can list his clothing on AliExpress, which sells to customers outside of China. So now, Nia, who is living in California and found the clothing on AliExpress, can also buy it from Scott. She can even use Alipay too. Alibaba Cloud is the world's third largest, coming after Amazon and Microsoft. Within China, Alibaba Cloud is the leader with a market share of about 40%. The closest rival is Huawei Cloud and Tencent Cloud, each with a market share of about 15%. Alibaba Cloud has 67 zones strategically located across 22 regions in the world, providing reliable computing support for billions of customers. In terms of digital media, Youku, the Chinese version of YouTube, is the third largest online video platform, coming after Yiqui.com, founded by Baidu, and QQ.com, Tencent Video. Youku's content comes from 4 sources: self-produced, jointly produced, rights licensing, and lastly, an open platform for user-generated content. Initially, most of Youku's content comes from licensing, but they are now shifting towards self-production over the years. Youku's daily average subscriber base has increased by 50% compared to the past year. Innovative initiatives include as follows. First, Timo Genie is like Amazon Echo, Alexa, and Google Home. It is an AI-powered speaker, and they are trying to create new customer experiences through IoT and smart home appliances. Second, AMap is the largest provider of mobile digital map by MAUs. It is just like Google Maps. Finally, DingTalk is a digital collaboration workspace somewhat like Zoom, Slack, Microsoft Teams, etc. Based on CNBC as of November 10th, Ant Group, which is a third owned by e-commerce giant Alibaba and controlled by founder Jack Ma, was set to start trading on November 5th in Shanghai and Hong Kong. The initial public listing would have raised just under $34.5 billion, setting a new world record, and valued it at $313 billion. But 2 days before that listing, the Shanghai Stock Exchange said it was suspending the IPO, and that Ant Group reported significant issues such as the changes in financial technology regulatory environment. So, stock price took a dip by 12% within just 1 day. To respond to this, Ray Dalio believes Ant's IPO suspension was reasonable since Ant is a whole new concept in terms of banking. He also said not investing in China would be hugely risky because a lot of money printing in the US is threatening the dollar's reserve status. Now, let's move on to 10 stock metrics for Alibaba stock. First, is this market growing? China e-commerce market grows by annual growth rate 27%, and China cloud computing market grows by 70%, so I put green. Second, are they good at this market? Third quarter revenue increased by 37% compared to the past year. So market grows exponentially and Alibaba is good at this market, so I put green. Third, is this company profitably growing? Third quarter EPS growth rate is negative 60%, so I put yellow. Lastly, is current market price overvalued? PR is 26.03 and forward PR is 20.89, which is very good. In sum, Alibaba stock includes 3 greens and 1 yellow based on 10 stock metrics. Finally, here we have the chart that shows my portfolio as of November 20, 2020. That's it for today's episode. Today I've discussed about Alibaba business models and investment ideas for Alibaba stock. Next time I would like to talk about credit as the second time in How the Economy Machine Works by Ray Dalio. Make sure to smash like button below and comment down your suggestions for my future videos. Stay tuned and see you guys later in the next episode. Peace.